Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rage. We are back today with a very unanticipated video here, actually, with regards to the Danger Room. It was in the blog post and everything that this was actually coming up in a few days, but turns out, guess the mistakes just continue to stack up here with already the two exploits that we took advantage of in the last 24 hours, guys. This is just another event now that's been situated earlier than expected, but I just wanted to quickly walk you guys through real quickly how you should be doing this to maximize the rewards. Remember, the Danger Room is actually quite fun. It's there's actually things you can take advantage of each and every time you do the run. It's different, so if you hit on rewards, just take a look at any of these, right? These wingsuits that we'll be needing, some of the intel credits there, ISO 8, Crimson Gear. So, I mean, if you care about any of these resources, then, you know, this would be a good opportunity here for the next few days to actually take advantage of this. In the meantime, among all the other things that are going on. Now, having said that, there's a few ways you can do this. You can start at difficulty 5 and work your way up as you get more mods. Personally, for the last few times that I've done it, you know, starting off at difficulty 7 or 8 or 9, or heck, I'll showcase you even difficulty 10, you might actually have better odds, right? I just did a quick 10 run, and I can only finish a few nodes, but you can see each time you do one of the nodes completed, you already get mods, so it just quickly adds up. So now I can just, you know, take advantage of already my experience from the previous run, and we'll do a couple notes here, but I wanted to showcase for you guys how quick this can be. But yes, guys, this is going to take a bit of time because usually you can probably get it out in actually a couple hours. But if you're not the type of person that likes repeating content or rerunning it, then you know, this may not be the game event for yourself, because I do like the RNG. As you can see there, I am actually starting off with Storm and Old Man Logan. I found that these two are very, very successful for the X-Men version of this Danger Room. So let's get into it. Remember, each time you do a node, you're also going to be getting more of those packs, or sorry, modifiers that you can take advantage of, and it's all RNG, guys. Remember, sometimes you just get some easier enemies as well, but what I like initially here, my Old Man Logan, as many of us should already have him built up quite a bit, and the reason why I like to start on a higher difficulty, like 8, 9, or 10, in this case 10, is that if you actually get lucky and you happen to get some really good mods along the way with some rentals, you might actually be able to just, you know, finish off this run in just 2 or 3 runs. So I had an experience like that where we didn't need a lot of bonuses. So just something, bonus run, sorry. So it's just something to be mindful of there. As you can see right there, that wasn't actually a great benefit. So this probably won't be a good run. But either way, when you're finishing each of these different attacks on these nodes here, the good news is that we're actually getting a fair bit here of the mods that we can take advantage of. So I like Storm because you can just do a quick round right away with her ultimate right there, and we can just get, again, it's kind of like efficiency, right? It's an efficiency battle where you can use some abilities before the other enemy does and finish them off, and then see how the packs look. But so far it doesn't really look like this one's going to be a good run, because we want to focus on speed, on bleeds, and as well making sure that we can steamroll the enemy, right? So when you don't really have some good modifiers that we can take advantage of, that's where I'd be like, okay, you might just have to do a few nodes here, get these extra 10 mods that we can take advantage of for the next run. But there is that off chance where you get some really good ones to begin with, and then you can start accumulating or renting some characters, right? So you can see, finish on right there. Now we can claim the bonuses. Let's take a look at these ones, right? Yeah, these are okay. They're not really anything meta defining in terms of the run, so we just can go through quickly here. Even some of the characters that you can invest in, right? So that's why you want to be strategic. Remember, these rental tokens are limited, so you don't want to use them right away if you know you're getting a bad run already. But you can see how amazing some of these characters are, right? They give us a gear tier 20 rental that you can take advantage of. 100%, that would be great. But this is a bad run, so we're gonna go ahead. We're just gonna do the lazy way in terms of just going through and seeing if we can just squeeze in a few more bonuses. But you can see from the get-go here, we're already kind of at 6 out of 20 of the match, right? So you can get already a good sense of how this is going to be. And the nice thing is we do have a couple characters now that we can leverage at least some opportunities here in terms of just taking advantage of the run, doing as much as we can. But this is what I mean, guys. You'll get a good feeling, and you know when some of the mods are really, really good that you can take advantage of and obviously move forward and do more completion here. But yeah, Old Man Logan, he's very important, guys. Build him to the moon. 3 diamond, gear 20, whatever you got to do. Actually, sorry, don't gear 20M. You might need mutant resources for HFX. Gear 19. Gear 19 is a good landing spot right now. He's not useful in Global Hero because he's used against you, but you can see, at least the good news with this run is we're using our own characters. We're not wasting any rental tokens. And again, each time we do this, we're getting more of that yellow combat modifier, which is going to help for our next run and our next run. You can see how quickly this is. So that's why it's actually a really fun game mode, guys, in terms of just kind of going through it. And I like this one. Allies gaining 20% damage for each bleed. That was nice. And again, you don't have to do all the attack ones, because you can literally just gain all these ones where you can, work on additional ability, energy, and speed, and see how things rack up, right? So that's why you can actually get through a good size of it in just a few minutes to determine at the end of the day, hey, is this going to be a good run, or are we just going to suffer? And again, this is another rental opportunity, but I don't really like where my team is stacking up, so I'm just gonna go with the flow. I'm just gonna go with the flow here and see if we can just do a couple more here. But yeah, you can see, guys, it's only been not even 5 minutes, and we've already got through like a third of it. And the good news is, again, everything kind of stacks up. When you're up against a team like this, like with Apocalypse, do I think my team can handle them? Probably not, and that's what I mean, right? You need some really good mods to get that feeling of comfort, to know that, oh, hey, this is going to be a good run. But in the meantime, I think we can at least try. But I think that APOC is going to be an issue, so I'm just going to hit auto here. I don't expect to finish this, but you never know. Old Man Logan, he can shine in so many ways of just carrying a match. But yeah, it really depends on APOC. If he can target maybe somebody else, okay, perfect. Taking out Storm, that's great. And then maybe when my Old Man Logan gets to go here, he's going to be able to kind of one-shot the rest of it, and I can get another 10 points for my next run. But yeah, guys, that's the gist of it, guys. Very, very straightforward, very easy. And last time, I think I had like close to, I want to say like 10 runs, 8 to 10 runs. And if you're focused on it and you're just locked in and just riding the momentum, it can be very, very quick, guys. That's why, like, if you start in the lower difficulties, yes, you can kind of build up to it, but then you might actually spend more time playing more runs and stuff. So I do like this approach of just, working at the higher difficulty already, and then if we have a really good mod to begin with, we can actually stack that and then see how that goes, and then take advantage of, at least in the meantime, as you can see right here, we're just doing a match that we shouldn't be doing, right? And although our allies are dead, we can still at least take a look at what that benefit's going to be. Maybe he can solo another round himself. But yeah, either way, this is going to set us up. And each time you amass some of these points and whatnot, you're going to be, this is done. This one's nice. On ultimate, steal 2 ability energy from the primary target. So you can kind of rinse and repeat that. But yeah, overall, guys, yeah, that's kind of the run through here. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, sorry, mistap there. But we can do another heal here that you can take advantage of to bring your allies back and maybe get one more round in. But you can see here, then you can always preview how that's going to do. I think actually Old Man Logan can take this with a couple of revives here. But hope this helps, guys. An X-Men walkthrough once again. Again, highly recommend Storm and Old Man Logan, higher difficulty. That seems to be more efficient. As you can see right there, 13 out of 20 already completed, and that's kind of the name of the game, and getting the right RNG with some of the mods, and then snowballing from there. Do let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for your time as always.